Hello, beautiful soul families. Breanne here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to Readings with Breanne. I'm really excited to share a little side note. I've been able to look into some different softwares and a new setup. This is the first time I'm filming a video using this software, so I'll be able to do the dual camera so we can chat and pull some tarot at the same time. I've looked into some past ones before and they were crazy expensive, so I found one that is free and it looks like it's really, user friendly, so I'm excited to kind of play around with it. So with that being said, I'm excited to get into a tarot pull for you guys today. Now, I was considering doing one about Elon Musk, but I haven't pulled on him in the past. And the thing is, every time I've ever pulled on Elon, I actually get a really decent energy from him. Now, I really do think that this one in particular person yields a lot of power, and I think there are some people that have a little bit of an unsettled feeling as well, because if you look at the advancements of AI and technology, especially linked to Elon, that could be a little bit of, just something to look at or to be aware of as well. So I wanted to do a tarot card pull today on Neuralink, and also we'll look at Elon again, of course. He is the founder of Neuralink, and when you look at what that really represents, or that company and what he represents, and that goal for Neuralink, it's a company that has developed advanced brain-computer interface, and it would working with the direct connection of the human brain and computer. So let's say inserting chips or small implants, for example. And I guess this technology, I think, really has the potential to help so many people, especially for looking at people that have medical conditions like maybe paralysis, neurological dysfunction or disorders, or even just regaining mobility as well. I think this has so much potential. But if you look at it from a bigger scale as well, in terms of connecting a chip or an implant, connecting AI, a computer, to the human brain, let's say, in order to advance us or move us forward, I mean, does this really all add up? Because really, our upgrades come from within. So I feel like it could be a little bit skewed in terms of like, people are going to become these supercomputers and superhumans because of certain implants and chips. It's a pretty big leap, and I think there's still lots of research and knowledge that has to be had when it comes to the brain and the whole, scientific studies of that. But, Neuralink really feels like ethically, what's the momentum moving forward with that, right? It feels a little bit murky, to be honest. So I wanted to see what the tarot had to say when it comes to the future of Neuralink. Is this going to be some kind of a chip that is pushed on people? Is this going to be voluntary? Because I do think, yes, it has tons of potential to help individuals, but, let me know, what do you guys think about this? I have some, I guess, flags of concern or areas of concern when it comes to that. So always, again, I think it's really important, seeing certain things online. So many of us are online, we're scrolling, we're taking in information, watching videos, and very much important to stop and turn back and look from within as well. I had to do this with myself recently because, especially with looking at politics and all this, sometimes you really kind of get consumed with that. So again, sometimes we need to shut out that external world and go within. And I think when we're looking at Neuralink and inserting chips or implants within us, I mean, our upgrades truly come from within. And I feel like there is that link of maybe making us feel like we don't hold the unlimited potential, which we really truly do. So anyway, with that being said, I'd love to get into the tarot and see what is the momentum of Neuralink. Let's look at the energy of Elon Musk again moving forward in the future here. So let's dive into the tarot. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I absolutely adore and love all your guys' feedback and support. If you guys have any other tarot topics you want me to look into, don't forget to comment down below. Always open to hearing your guys' perspectives. Now, please note that I will never reach out to you guys for a personal reading. So if you guys do want a session with me, please visit my website at readingswithbreanne.com. And with that being said, let's dive into the tarot topic for today. Alright, so let's see what we have, lovely soul family. It looks like I'm still going to have to play around with the software a little bit. It looks like I'm pretty small in the corner, but I guess we'll just have to make do. And I had to turn my light off as well because it would just glare too much on the cards and then you guys can't see those. So with that being said, we're going to dive into the energy of what's the future of Neuralink, and let's look into Elon Musk again as well. So what do we have? I usually always get really good energy for Elon. Let's see, moving forward, what do we have, Spirit, when it comes to Elon Musk and his, let's say, true intentions moving forward? Is there anything that, you know, is coming up a little on the edge here? What's going on with Elon Musk moving forward, Spirit? What are his true intentions and plans for the collective? Queen of Cups. Ooh, the Star. Technology, you guys. Technology. That is his goal, to introduce technology. Okay, you know what's interesting? What I'm getting as well with this is it's almost like there was an Elon switch. I don't know if this came out in my video when I did do the one with Elon, but I have to say, an energy of, I feel like there was potentially an old Elon that, you know, maybe didn't have the best intentions. He kind of played around with the dark side, let's say. And with that being said, it's you know, it feels like a switch out from what I can see, okay? So, yeah, that's so crazy. It's almost like he does play both sides still. Interesting. So I do think that collectively moving forward, if we look at this, there are intentions to really introduce, I feel like, a higher level of AI and technology, breakthroughs with the medical system as well. That's his goal here, okay? I think that there is still, you know, there's some work there for Elon. I don't necessarily get, even though we have the Devil and the Ten of Swords aspecting the Three of Pentacles, it kind of feels like this energy of he does play on the edge. You know, he's a very much, I don't know if neutral is the right term, but he does sit on that edge and that fence. You know, he's very much into technology, computers, AI, those kind of systems. So I don't want to say like he's steering humanity in the wrong direction. I think that there's a lot of positive energy that are still coming out with this, but it's something to just, again, look internally in terms of how do you feel about the situation, okay? I definitely think there has been a switch with Elon, with this Death card and the Seven of Cups. So I think there could have been a past version of him that might have been a little bit corrupt, a little bit more out there, maybe not having the best intentions. And I do see this has changed with the Star card, okay? The Star card and then the Three of Pentacles. Maybe this was something that was actually done not too long ago as well. So there's still a bit of that back and forth energy, or well, not back and forth, but balancing energy. So kind of interesting to see that come out here. Let's keep going. Now, I'm a little bit curious to see what's going to come out when we look at Neuralink itself, because when I look at the Seven of Cups as well, it could sometimes be a little bit of an illusion, right? It could be the energy of fantasy illusion. And I just see, it's like some people, you know, having the option of getting this chip and upgrade and becoming this superhuman, and there's going to be like lineups of people. So I just think, like, do your research, look within and see if this is if this is something that is launched to the public. You know, I don't know that too extensively how far Neuralink is, but I don't know, guys. Let's see. Oh my gosh, they're going all over the place here. Let's see what we have. I can't find it. Okay, sorry guys, I can't find the one that fell. What do we have, Spirit, when it comes to the energy of Elon Musk moving forward? The thread wanted to come out. What's the momentum moving forward with Elon and the collective? The warrior. So we have the thread, the warrior, and the offering as well. So it's not that it is a very much like he's this character that sits very much on that fine line is what it feels like. I think his objective here is to, again, get that AI, get that technology, all these new discoveries out to the collective. But I do think he still does have a conscience here. I don't see him kind of spiraling too much out of control in terms of like dark forces here. I get very much like an in the middle neutral guy, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's keep going. I'm curious to see what the potential is. Let's look into Neuralink moving forward. Again, him moving forward for the collective looks like there is a collaboration, and this could be, again, the devil is very much a Capricorn. It's a work. Sometimes all work, no play, right? So it feels like he's definitely one of those characters, like he can't be swayed with money. And I mean, I'm sure the dark hats, the elites, whatever you want to label them as, have tried to sway him on his side. And it looks like in the past that could have been the case. But it does feel like a big switch for Elon. So I wouldn't be surprised with the Death and the Seven of Cups. This is indicating a switch, a character switch as well, kind of. So interesting. All right, but it looks like he's going to be moving forward with pushing out new AI, new technologies. It's going to be the way of our future. But I do think that he still is kind of monitoring to see like that this doesn't get too out of hand. But I'm curious to see what is the future of Neuralink and what does that look like. What's the future of Neuralink, Spirit? What's the future of Neuralink? Is Neuralink... Okay, let's just look at a general energy first. What's the future and general momentum of Neuralink? Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Two of Swords, Eight of Swords, the Star. There's that Star again. Oop, oop, oop. Almost the same cards coming out. The Ten of Swords and the King of Cups. It is helping. Okay. I have to say this is big changes, big opportunities. And it looks like, you know, I wouldn't be surprised as well if this star, like the star energy, is indicating assistance with like extraterrestrials or that sort of energy. I think he's very much connected to a very, very brilliant mind is what I'm seeing here. Very brilliant. Whether you like him or not, he's very brilliant. He's very in tune with what he needs to do here. So it does seem like this is something that could really assist a lot of people, you guys. I think that it has a lot of potential. Especially with that Ten of Swords, down and out. I don't know why I'm seeing even people being helped, that like amputees being helped. Just a whole wide variety of things that could help very much with blindness, mobility as well. Like when you're down and out, you have certain neurological disorders. Like these are things that Neuralink can very much help the well-being and the person through these tough situations. So I do think it has a ton of potential, but you know, I always still have that concern in terms of like, okay, well, is everybody just going to be running to get these Neuralink brain chips, you know, when we really need to look within and find that, you know, inner power from within. What's the future of Neuralink here? Gnosis and the creator energy. Gnosis, we have the creator. I mean, I might pull a few more cards on this, but I'm not really getting anything too, over the top in terms of this is something to be extremely concerned about. And we look at Gnosis, it is really about the energy of knowledge. This is awareness. And also it's interesting because this is also the ability of the brain to recognize information as well. So it looks like AI and this technology is going to completely evolve more and more and more over the next, even decade here. And we're going to see some crazy advancements moving forward with medical devices, technology, brain chips, all this stuff. So it's the way of our future. I don't see it as being something to be concerned about. I think when we look at the bigger picture, there are some red flags that can really be brought up. But from what I'm seeing here, it looks like it's something that is very much helping individuals with their whatever ailments or situations they're dealing with. But let's pull some more clarifiers and see, what else can we expect from Neuralink moving forward? What can we expect? Is this something, I guess there's could be multiple questions to this, but what can we expect Neuralink, how will Neuralink be integrated with people moving forward? Are we just going to be running towards getting this chip at some point if it's launched? I think right now they have like a patient registry. Future of Neuralink, spirit, future of Neuralink. 10 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, 8 of Cups, 3. I was seeing the 3 of Cups in my mind. The Sun, it's good energy here. We have the Lovers and the King of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles right on the back there. So I'm going to pull again and ask, because I don't know if this is something that will be very costly, because we do have that Ace of Pentacles and we kind of have the feeling of being out in the cold. So I'm not sure if when this is more, more and more developed and launched out there, if this is just going to be something that is going to be more on the higher end. But it looks like, again, lots of amazing energy here. The 10 of Pentacles really showing, it feels like this can also help clear out certain, again, maybe neurological things that have been passed over, hereditary maybe diseases, or let's say things that have been passed over from our parents or grandparents or lineage here. Absolutely. 3 of Cups is showing a celebration and getting together. I think a lot of people are going to be interested in getting a chip. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be running towards it. But like when we look at kind of this situation again and the outcome, it looks really positive. We have the Sun moving forward. So I do think it is going to significantly help improve the well-being of so many people here. So we'll have to kind of monitor as things kind of advance and move forward. I feel like there's going to be lots more discoveries and whatnot coming forward. So let me ask let's see here. How is this going to be free? Like, is this going to be costly? What does this look like? Will Neuralink, let's see here. You know what? I have their website up on my thing. It says, we've received approval from Health Canada to begin recruitment for our first clinical trial in Canada. I don't know. Are you guys volunteering? So as they kind of Neuralink conducts their trials and studies, I mean, I think the big question that a lot of people kind of raise eyebrows to is like, this is eerily close to the whole, revelations, like the mark of the beast, like having brain chips. I think the big question that we should ask the tarot today is this something that will ever be pushed on the collective, on humanity? Is this something that would be, let's say, mandatory? It really kind of gives me that. Do you guys remember, have you ever seen that Black Mirror episode where, you know, they have this whole social system based off of your, you know, your social rating. Anyway, I'm not going to really go down that road, but it kind of just raises some, you know, Neuralink in general, I feel like raises some eyebrows for me anyway. I do think it still has an immense amount of possibilities to help a lot of people that, you know, especially mobility and that sort of thing. So with that being said, let's ask the tarot here. I mean, what's the energy of Neuralink ever being pushed on humanity? Will it ever be mandatory, I guess is the question. Will Neuralink ever be mandatory? Because also when you think of it, you know, the human body, it's already a masterpiece, right? So why are you going to feel like, you know, let's say if we add a chip or add an implant here, this is really enhancing something that is already capable, already internal. So I don't know. I feel like the humanity is rising up, and who knows, this could be very much an agenda to push to see where humanity is going to stand. Are they going to push back with it? Yeah, I absolutely do not know. I do not see this as being an agenda that will be pushed. No, I don't see it here at all. I do think that I'm wondering if that was an intention or that was a plan at one time, but I don't see that still being the case. It looks like this is something that may potentially come out there. You know, people may dabble. I feel like there could be a bit of that separation because I do think Neuralink is not going away. It's going to continue to get out there. There'll be more and more studies. There'll be more and more people signing up to, you know, give it a try, I guess you can say. But I don't see it being a fine line, as this is something you are being forced into, not at all with this energy. This will be a decision that is made freely. And I think as humanity awakens up and grows and becomes more knowledgeable as well, they're going to realize they don't need something external to complete them, right? And again, that's where I feel like there could be a little bit of a divide, but it looks like no, I'm really happy to see this energy come out to show like, no, we have the world. This is a whole new cycle. Again, I do think, again, this could be very pricey. So if I don't know what the costs are, I don't even know if they're accepting actual clients. It feels like it's more of a trial or a clinical trial at the moment. But I think that this is something that once it's offered, it may be a little expensive from what I can see at the moment. That could change potentially in the future. But especially with this temperance, no, this is not something that is like an iron fist, like you have to get this chip. So very much just, it feels like it on a base-to-base cases here, or on a personal basis if you choose to go forward with doing something like this. You know what? And there is a lot of really good energy coming from this too, because if you look at it, we have that Nine of Swords energy, right? And if we look at Mark of the Beast, it's kind of that warning that, you know, warning against losing our personal sovereignty. And it's going to throw a lot of people into reflecting when it comes to AI and this technology. So I do see some people getting very much, you know, sucked into and immersed into that reality, the AI, digital realities, all these things coming out. But there is going to be a big wake up, and the world is going to very much see this is in terms for being people are being more connected, so there is more awareness rising with the collective consciousness, and I don't see that as a way where we're going, you guys. I don't see it like that at all, especially with this energy. So I have to say, for me personally, even there is a lot of fear porn out there, and I found even myself getting really kind of intertwined with it a little bit the last week or two, especially with Elon and the Neuralink. So I have to kind of like get myself into that neutral standpoint and really reflect internally and see, you know, what is going on. And I don't see that's where we're headed. Okay, not to say there may not be some agendas, but it's like these certain agendas that are put out here, they're gonna help us reflect, but I don't see the collective going down this path of being chipped and having this, you know, dictator AI system controlling everything on a platform. So interesting. So that's what I have for you guys. I wanted to thank you guys for joining me and staying with me on this episode. I'm sending you guys lots of love and light. And if you guys enjoyed this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button below. If you do want a personal session, please visit me at my website, readswithbreanne.com. And until next time, lovely souls, bye for now.